are Pat and Mary Lou Guptill. We're proud winners of the 2013 Leopold Award. I hope you enjoy the tour of our ranch. I came here in 1987. God gave us this world to live on, and we're only here for just a little short time. We have to improve our land, teach our next generation to improve our land.
When we got into sync with nature, cattle could be out and grazing, and they didn't have to be in a lot.
We have high stock density on our land. We move our cattle every day or every 2 days throughout the growing season, but we also have a rest and recovery is behind our cattle. Our cattle are only on land for 1 to 2 days, and then they won't touch that for 1 full year. To move our cattle, instead of round them up and pushing them, we basically always try to move them from our rotation is from one pasture to the next. We try not to move them very far. We either move them with the water tank or our mineral feeders. We'll slide a mineral feeder through the gate, and the cows know it's time to move into another pasture. When we get into the intensive rotation with our poly wire, anytime we walk out there, they're ready to move, and they know it's time to go on to new grass. But they know what a water tank is, they know what our mineral feeders are, and that's our indicator where to go and when to go. When we take off, move them to another pasture, the cattle know it's time to move. Our goal on our place is to have our ground completely covered with last year's growth. This is the organic matter that helps keep the rain on our place. The raindrops will hit this and break up, and they don't seal the ground. So that's why on our place we get very little runoff. This holds the water up so it can infiltrate into the ground. The organic matter, through hoof action and freezing and thawing, will go down into the ground, and that's where the infiltration rates come. This is how we tell when we move our cattle. As long as our ground's covered, then it's good. But if we start having bare spots, we have to move our cattle faster. Oh, that would be the Canadian thistle bugs. We've been turning them loose. We've turned them the full length of our cricks here, and in places they've totally eradicated the thistle. Between our grazing practices and the bugs, we've been able to eradicate the thistle off our place.
When you look down, the changes that not spraying and not doing all the pesticides and stuff have improved, and that's what's been phenomenal, you know. And like I say, last year we never vaccinated our calves at all, and we moved our cattle all the time. And you know, one time we had a few sick calves, and it was time to move, and as soon as we moved them to a fresh pasture, all the sickness was gone. The calves all cleared up. So really, everything is healthier. The soil, the grass, the wildlife, the cattle, and in truth, then we are.
We're finding out that the whole aspect of the place, the wildlife, the health of our land, the health of our cattle, and I'm pretty sure that human health all comes from what we do on our land. And that's where the conservation started. When we started to improve our land, our bottom line improved right along with the health of our land and the health of our cattle.
The land is what feeds us and the world.